kind of copyright reforms would I support? I think it's very important to have reform in the area of the DMCA to where there is more, let's say, equality of purpose as well as equality of what responsibility the parties have to make sure that everyone's getting paid and all their rights are being really abided by. To give you an example, right now under the DMCA, which is supposed to be the law that was created back in 1995 to allow the copyright owners to have protection on the internet, we're finding that it's really not viable anymore because there's too much product up there. And the takedown notices that have been proposed, it's really undoable for many, many companies, especially small companies, small labels, small publishers, songwriters, to really go and give takedown notices to everyone out there because there's just too much out there. We have to put some responsibility on the users. If we can balance the users and the content creators, I think that's the kind of copyright law that's going to be great for the future. And right now, we're out of balance. So I would be in favor of balancing the copyright law to have the users and the creators both being able to move forward and promote their interests and make music and not have amateurs in this world but have professional musicians playing. And that's one area that I would say that needs reform. Another area of reform certainly could be an enforcement against, for example, the new type of piracy out there, which has a lot to do with rogue websites, where really you have criminal elements as part of these websites, and not just users of music and lovers of music who happen to think that peer-to-peer file sharing is okay and legal. Real bad things are going on out there, and people are being frauded, and it's something that really we should be focusing on. There are issues in Congress right now, bills that are being proposed to really, let's say, make the criminal aspects of what's going on the internet much more apparent and much more, let's say, enforceable, where we've got to go after these folks. So that's where I think we should be focusing reform. Balancing the interests of the users and the copyright owners on the one hand, and going after what are the real criminals that are dealing with taking content and really making it seem like their sites are legal when in fact they're not. That's the kind of reform in the short term I think we can go for.